In the arena of social power, information is the only currency that matters. Most people walk through life with their pockets turned inside out, offering their secrets, their intentions, and their vulnerabilities to anyone who asks, believing that transparency is a form of integrity. They are mistaken. In reality, transparency is merely a lack of defense. Machiavelli, the architect of political realism, understood that a man who cannot guard his own mind is a man who cannot guard his own fate. Every conversation is a battlefield, and every question is a probe, a strategic move to determine your value, your weaknesses, and your future potential. Today, we are not talking about being polite. We are talking about the highest form of self-preservation. Here are the 5 questions you must never answer, not out of malice, but out of a ruthless commitment to your own autonomy. By answering them, you surrender your power. By withholding them, you become a force that cannot be measured, predicted, or controlled. Chapter 1: The Trap of Personal Weakness. What is your biggest fear, or what do you regret the most? These questions are frequently framed as bonding or empathy. Do not be fooled. This is a reconnaissance mission. When you disclose your fears, you are handing your opponent the map to your psychological architecture. You are identifying the levers they can pull to make you flinch, to make you doubt, or to make you collapse when the pressure is high. Your vulnerabilities are not humanizing traits. They are points of attack. A rival who knows your fears knows exactly how to pressure you. When you reveal your fears, you are creating a blueprint for your own manipulation. In high-stakes environments, whether it is corporate politics, negotiations, or social maneuvering, your internal state is your most valuable asset. If you are struggling, you do not need to broadcast it. By confessing your anxieties, you are essentially asking others to judge your capability based on your current emotional state. This is a fatal error. A person of power treats their mind as a sovereign state where the gates are heavily guarded. When asked these questions, your response should be a calculated deflection. Do not lie, that is for the amateur. Instead, use the mirror deflection. Answer with a question. That's an interesting thing to ask. Why are you curious about my fears? You have now put them on the defensive. You have shifted the burden of explanation back onto them. Keep your internal life a guarded vault. When you keep your weaknesses hidden, you remain an enigma, and an enigma is always more powerful than an open book. Chapter 2: The Trap of Moral Justification. Why are you being so difficult? Or why can't you just compromise? This is a trap designed to trigger your ego. They want to lure you into a debate about your own principles. The moment you start explaining why you are honest, why you refuse to lie, or why you will not take the shortcuts others are taking, you have already lost. You are asking for permission to be a person of character. A person of power does not defend their morals. They simply act according to them. When you answer these, you signal that your principles are negotiable. If you have to justify your integrity, it implies that your integrity is an opinion rather than a fact. Never argue for your honor. If someone questions your integrity, the only answer is silence or a firm refusal to engage. Your refusal to justify yourself is the proof that you are in control of your own moral compass. Think of a monarch. A king does not explain his laws to his subjects. He enforces them. If you are a person of principle, your actions should be self-evident. When people ask why you won't bend the rules, they are actually testing to see if your boundaries are soft. They want to see if they can wear you down through social pressure. By refusing to provide a justification, you send a clear message. Your standard is absolute. You are not difficult, you are consistent. Consistency is a form of power that others cannot easily circumvent. Chapter 3: The Trap of future intentions. What is your next move? Or what are your plans for the year? This is the most dangerous trap for the ambitious. When you announce your plans, you invite the interference of others long before you have the strength to defend your project. You invite the envy of those who are stagnant and the sabotage of those who fear your rise. Psychology shows that the brain experiences a sense of accomplishment just by talking about a goal, which drains the fuel you need to achieve it. Keep your plans in the dark. Operate in total stealth. When the result is finally revealed, let your success be the only thing the world hears about. By the time they know what you're doing, it will be too late for them to stop you. The element of surprise is your greatest strategic advantage. If your competitors know what you're aiming for, they can prepare defenses, pivot to counter you, or spread misinformation to derail your efforts. By staying silent about your intentions, you maintain the fog of war. Nobody knows what you are building, so nobody knows how to stop you. This is how empires are built, in the silence of preparation. Do not trade your future success for a moment of validation from people who do not have your vision. Silence is the incubator of greatness. Chapter 4. The Trap of Judgment and Allegiance. What do you really think about name? This is a classic bait and switch. The asker is not interested in your opinion. They are conducting a loyalty test. They want to know if you are a gossip who can be easily manipulated, or if you will speak out of turn and betray confidences. If you answer, you have compromised yourself. If you speak ill of the person, you have shown your hand and proven that your loyalty is shallow. If you speak well, you might be out of step with the asker's agenda. The only way to win this game is to never play. Acknowledge the person, but refuse to judge. By withholding your opinion, you remain an enigma, and you force others to respect your discretion. People who are addicted to gossip will try to pull you into their web because gossip requires validation. When you refuse to participate, you make them uncomfortable. That discomfort is your protection. It signals that you are not a pawn in their games. If you want to be a person of consequence, you must be known as someone whose words are guarded. People trust those who can keep secrets because it proves they can also keep their own counsel. By refusing to judge, you retain your neutrality, which is a position of strength in any social structure. Chapter 5. The Trap of Financial Resources. How much are you making? Or, what is your worth? This is the ultimate tool for social classification. People ask this to put you in a box, to see if they should treat you with deference or with condescension. If you are rich, you become a target for requests and resentment. If you are struggling, you become a victim of pity. Money should be a black box. Your financial reality is your business, and it is a piece of information that grants others power over you the moment they possess it. Deflect this with indifference. Make it clear that your value is not measured in currency, but in the leverage you hold. By keeping your resources hidden, you maintain the freedom to move through the world without being labeled by others. When people do not know what you have, they cannot make assumptions about your level of influence. They cannot classify you as a subordinate or a competitor based on your bank balance. This leaves you the space to operate freely. Your financial status is a private matter, and treating it as such is the hallmark of someone who understands the difference between vanity and value. Vanity demands to be seen. Value demands to be respected. Keep your cards hidden and play them only when the stakes demand it. The most powerful people in any room are the ones who speak the least. They understand that silence is not empty, it is full of potential. When you refuse to answer these 5 questions, you strip your interlocutor of their leverage and you solidify your position. You stop being a target for manipulation and you begin to dictate the terms of your own existence. This is not about being a villain, it is about being a sovereign. You owe the world your performance, not your secrets. Remember, the information you give away can never be recovered. Be the gatekeeper of your own mind. Stay silent, stay calculated, and stay in control.